Hello everybody, and tonight I'm going to be doing some free sketching. So feel free to open up your sketch pad or your Photoshop and draw right along with me. I'm just going to be starting off with a couple of figure drawing poses, and then I'll move on to a bit of cartooning. I don't think maybe I'll stay for like, I don't know, maybe like 10 minutes on the figures, and then I'll move on to like some sketching, but feel free to go ahead and sketch right along with me. Hope everybody had a good day today. I certainly did. I'm going to be using some figure drawing references from Croquis Cafe. That is the usual drawing resource. So if you see that I'm doing like figure drawing, most of the time it's from Croquis Cafe. They have excellent resources for you. And tomorrow I'll be doing Figure Fridays. So those will be some longer poses. And definitely I would recommend that you tune in for that one. I can't believe we're already on day 24. It's been like almost a whole month now that we've been doing 30-day posts today. I'm gonna have to like do a recap of like everything that we've gone through so far. Almost a whole month. It's been cool. It's been, I think, actually put out 2 short films this month. That was awesome. One was with the 24-hour animation contest, and that was like right in the beginning of October. I think that was like maybe the second week of October there that we did that one. And then the Good Girl Princess just came out over the weekend, and that is a stop motion featuring some new characters. I don't think I've done figure drawing all week. It's horrible. But I just wanted to make sure that I got some in, especially like some really quick poses, because tomorrow I do the long poses. So I wanted to make sure I got in some quick poses, because I'd like to do this every single day, but it seems like, I don't know, I guess this was like a busy week or something. I don't know what happened. I don't know. The figure drawing just did not come through this week. I think I spent, gosh, what was this week? Oh, I spent a lot of time, like, gosh, my homework took a lot of time this week, that's for sure. And my homework was not for anything related to animation for the ones that took the longest time. I was doing animation homework also. And for those who don't know, I'm taking animation classes. I already studied animation, but I'm still taking it just because I stepped away from it for a while. So I've taken like some refresher classes to get myself re-affiliated. These poses are pretty neat. I really like this model. I don't know what her name is. This is number 208 on Croquis Cafe. I really like this model. I don't know what her name is, but she does her thing, that's for sure. I'm on here late again tonight. I cannot seem to get on here early lately. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what it is this week. And last week, it's been difficult for me to get on early. For most days, I don't know what it is. It's a good pose. I'm going to be making another short film, and that's one thing I wanted to talk about too, was making another short film. I don't know how many people make their own films out there, but one thing that I would definitely that I always hear repeatedly over and over. And this is, if you do make short films, this is nothing new for you. This is no new information for you. But definitely when it comes to making short films, the whole idea and writing stories in general, the whole idea is to know how it ends before you even start to write. Before you really even get into anything, is to know what you want the ending to be, what you want the final outcome to be. And that's how you base your entire story, is what I hear. So that's what I had to do. And actually, I did it this time. I'm working on a whole other story that's like much longer and more detailed. It's something that I did some paintings for, and something that I started working on last year, and I finished the whole painting series. And gosh, with that one, I just, I spent all my time with that one, just coming up with character concepts and plot settings and stuff like that. But I haven't done any actual writing in. And this short film that I'm actually, and I had such a hard time like trying to think of like, come up with any sort of ideas for that for some reason. And I still want to push it. I don't know when I'm going to pick that project back up, but I know I'm going to definitely be doing that. And that's the one that is totally based off of Kenya. I think I talked about it a little bit before, but I will definitely bring that up more later when I am ready to pick that project up again. But this short film is just something that I wanted to make. It's another comedy, and I feel like, I think like comedy is much more, I don't know if it's easier to write for me, or just maybe I don't take it as seriously. No, that's not it. It's not that I don't take it as seriously, it just comes more fluidly for some reason. Like, that's what it is. I think I'm less afraid of failing with comedy. That's what I mean. Not taking it seriously, but I feel much more confident in the way that it's going to come out. I don't feel so apprehensive about it. And I think that makes a huge difference to how much I actually get done as far as writing. Because like I've said before, I'm not like a natural writer at all. Like, that's not my specific gift by any means, because I said before, I don't read books. I really have never read a whole lot of books. If I do, it's usually like some sort of informative book or a self-help book, but not like a novel read a lot at all. But I do watch a lot of film, and I do watch a lot of movies, and that's why I feel like that helps me to be able to write script. I can do that. Script to me is a lot more natural than writing like book material, as far as like a novel or something like that. I feel like this leg is way short. Hate that. I hate that. I don't know. I don't measure anything when I do like drawings like this. I just sort of like draw it out, and then if it feels right, then I just keep going. But sometimes something just feels off about it. I mean, this is just practice. It's not supposed to be anything perfect, but I want to get my gestures right. That's for sure. What was I talking about? I'm talking about writing stories. But gosh, what was I trying to like get at with that? Oh yeah, I was talking about writing the ending first, and then like the whole thing coming together much more smoothly after that. So I'm really excited though about this short film that I'm about to make. It's a comedy, and it's like a combination of a bunch of different things. It's like live action, stop motion, and traditional. It's like, I'm really excited about it. These pose. You see, this is why I need to do figures every day. Because now I'm like, trying to catch up with this girl. Like, this timer is going quick. But that was one of the things that one of the artists at DreamWorks said, is to record even all of your mistakes on wherever you post your artwork. Record your good stuff and your bad, just so it makes you more real and legitimate. And I thought that was some pretty good advice, and that way you don't feel so uptight about everything being perfect that you post. You're just posting all your artwork. It doesn't have to be, Da Vinci every time. It doesn't matter. You're just making stuff. You're making art. You're practicing and getting better. I have her quote. I just want to see if I can get the smug. Like, it's like, it's like, like totally not impressed at all. Lord. I hope you can't really hear my sound track because it's a little bit protected as far as copyrights go. But, it's in my background, so I can't really help what's exactly what, you know what I mean? I'm trying to get out. Sure, you change poses. What am I doing? Have I been doing this for more than 10 minutes? I probably have. I just need to do some more figures. I probably need to do like 5 of these in a row. Don't worry, I won't put you through watching all of them. Don't worry. I will get to some other things as well. But I mean, maybe that's a hint too. Like the fact that some forms of writing come easier to me. I mean, and just more natural to me, like, than others do. You know what I mean? What I really would like is for my other ones to just have like somebody totally else kind of put to writing my concept, because for some things I feel like like the project itself would be stronger with more minds, and for one, a writer, because I am not a writer by any means. I mean, I have ideas and I have concepts, but writing is not my unique thing. And for some people, like, that's their thing, and that's like the main thing that they do, and they're really good at it. And I'm looking for somebody like that to collaborate with. Absolutely am. A creative mind who can just bust out, hey! That was the evil cat. Tried to come in here. We have one good cat and one evil cat. Evil cat tries to break in. And my husband's looking at me with evil eye right now because he likes the evil cat. And he thinks the good cat is the evil cat, but no, he's got it mixed up. Quiet. Whatever. Whatever. This is the last pose. I think I did the whole thing, did I, huh? Well, that's okay. There's nothing wrong with extra drawing. Nothing wrong with extra. I did like so much. I did a lot of cleanup this week, and just doing traditional animation. That I did like mostly cleanup this week. So there wasn't a whole lot of animating going on, but a lot of cleanup. I did elephant. I did animate today. I animated the elephant, so that's why I was about to say elephant. And that was like kind of a little bit a pain in the butt because like I don't know, I didn't block out the shapes right first, so I had to go back and like fix it because it like came off model like so badly. I'm like, no. So I had to redraw a bunch of drawings, but it wasn't so terrible. I got it done. Just like, I hate messing up. I wish I could never just mess up. It's not very realistic, but it's my dream. Never mess up. I really like this pose too. Are you done? What the? How is that? This went so quick. Well, that wasn't a 5 minute. I don't know, that cannot be a 5-minute hold. It was like way super fast to be 5-minute holds. I'm still excited to see Moana. I really hope that movie does not disappoint me because I haven't been so excited to see a film in a while. I don't get terribly excited. I mean, I want to see them, but I don't get like crazy excited for very many. Usually it's only princess movies or like, you know, one with a really like interesting female lead character or something like that. And not only female lead characters, because like after the end of the day, I was super excited for Aladdin to come out. It's going way back. But like even now, just as an adult going to see animated films, I think I get more so excited by like a strong female lead and like something fairy tale-y. Because I don't know, I'm not crazy for like these, and I don't want to get like attacked, but I'm not crazy for like the Pixar type movies that are like, I don't know what it is, like the hero type of movies. Why are they? Because even I wasn't really that excited for Zootopia. I wasn't like crazy excited for that, but I did want to see it more than a lot of the other movies that come out. I mean, I don't even think about like, I mean, stuff like, I don't want to start bashing movies, but a couple of other a couple of other studios I really just don't care for at all. The ones with the little yellow creatures, I won't mention their names, but oh gosh, those movies are horrible. Sorry, I'm not going to mention names though. There are lots of yellow creatures. Not SpongeBob though, SpongeBob's awesome. It took me a while to like those movies though. I mean, I love the series, like since way back. Jeez, this drawing is not coming out. I don't want to, but seriously, I like the SpongeBob series since it like at least since like the year 2000. I like that show, but I didn't like the movies right away. I love like both of the movies now. Well, there's two movies that I know of. I don't know if there's any other ones, but I really love them now. But both of them, I didn't like them. I didn't like them at all the first time I saw it. Either one of them. I don't know why. But like the second time around, I don't know, something else, something clicked in after seeing it again. I don't know why. What is it about SpongeBob movies that they just don't settle in the first time? This looks like Wolf Beast. I don't like this drawing. Oh well, you know what happens when you don't like a drawing? You make another one. You make another one. So I am going to set that example. Make another drawing. Don't like the first one. Draw the same thing again and do a better job. Because you can. Because you don't have to settle for a drawing that you don't like. Just do another one. And it's not a big deal. Everybody messes up sometimes. Figure drawing is one of those things. It's like, if you don't do it for a little while, even for me, since I'm so used to like doing it every day now, if I skip a couple days, it's like, what happened? But I don't know, sometimes you can skip a day and then you just see a miracle. It's happened like a miracle. All of a sudden it's like really good. And you're like, whoa, where'd that come from? I don't know, it's not really an excellent angle either, to be honest. Like, because you can't, and the way that my pages, you can't even see too much. Look, her leg is coming down that way. I did see like a documentary that inspired me. Like my whole story, my one that's on the shelf right now. I did see a documentary that inspired me. Because that one is more serious. I really love comedy, but that one is, I want it to be funny. I don't want it to like be too serious, but that one is more serious than, you know, stop motion dolls and stuff. That one is just, you know, just really for fun and just to make people laugh and just to experiment with stop motion. And let's see here. I have a smudge tool. Where's my smudge tool? I haven't used it in a minute. There it is. Let's see if I can get a little bit more out of this smudge tool. Smudge tool is pretty good. It's a nice little. It's not gonna really save this drawing because I don't know, the tools doesn't like me today, but maybe help a little bit. No, that's I'm doing her behind it. No, don't do that. But smudging is great. It's like a effect tool that you can use in Photoshop. It looks like a little finger. And it literally just smudges your... Ooh, no, go back. Smudges your drawing around. Yeah. And we'll do that with color, we'll do that with like photographs, not just sketching. So whatever you want to do. Do that with color. It's a great way to like mix colors when you paint in Photoshop using the smudge tool. Absolutely. So not terribly crazy with this drawing either, but it's better than the last one. And that's, you know, a start. I'm gonna give myself a little bit of a pass because I haven't done figures in a couple days. So a little pass. Back on it tomorrow. I will definitely be doing more figure drawing tomorrow to catch back up to where I need to be at. But I will just use my little disclaimer that DreamWorks said it's okay to post your mistakes. So that's what I'm doing, posting my mistakes. And I might have a lot of them, but that's okay. It's starting to look a little bit better. Like I said, they don't all have to be perfect. I just want to get the idea with some of these. Should I draw like a couple of cartoons? Let's see. Maybe just a few. Maybe just one or two. Ooh, there's a good video I see that I want to do tomorrow. Absolutely. I want to do that one tomorrow. Oh, this is cool. Let's see if I can do this one. So maybe I'll just like block it out first. I don't know if I don't really like block out my stuff that much first. I don't think I want to with this one. Oh, they have twins. How cute is that? Doing this couple on IamChicago.net, and they are holding, I didn't even realize at first, they're holding a pair of twins. Looks like they had a zoo day or something, a family outing. So what I'm doing right now is just blocking out the whole sort of pose going on. What's happening here? Dang it. Oh, she doesn't have her arm out. I have like an inkling to do it here first. But then like I realized in the picture her arm is actually much higher, but it's not the feel that I want it to be, if that makes sense. It feels more like it like this. Sometimes the feeling is more important than the actual real accuracy. That makes sense. You have to kind of be careful with that though, like, because it has to be believable more than accurate. If that makes sense. They are just the cutest little couple, little family. There was a comedian, and like, oh my gosh, I was so offended by her. I'm almost never offended by comedians, even if they do like really crazy comedy. But like this one, I don't remember what her name is. She's a female comedian, and she's on Netflix, and it's a Netflix special. You might be able to find it still, and I think that we should all rally against this lady. No, not really, but she said something really bad about comic artists, about people who do caricatures. Like, she said they're not real artists. And I was like, what? I think she was really mad. She said on there she was really mad because a cartoonist had done a caricature of her and apparently had done the nose really big. And it's like, I guess she got really mad and like posted on this comic artist website and like had a back and forth thing with the fans and everything, and the comic artist actually responded and everything, but I don't know. It's like she ended up saying like, it's like a nowhere career. Like it was really mean stuff, guys. And I just think like it's the comic's job. I mean, first of all, someone who does caricatures is nothing but, it's comedy with pictures. I mean, as opposed to comedy with words. So I mean, these people so making caricatures is just like the exact same thing that comedians are doing, making fun of human life. But only difference is you're doing it with pictures instead of with jokes. And I don't know, I just thought it was odd that she was making, really so offended by this person who's doing pretty much the exact same thing that she's doing. So, that's just my observation. It was not a nice thing. You know what I mean? Especially, I mean, if you're making a caricature of somebody and one part of them is not really exaggerated, then you're probably not doing your job. I mean, it's supposed to be exaggerated. It's not supposed to be an attractive portrait. It's just not. It's supposed to make people laugh, but making more obvious just the parts of people that stand out. And that is just the job of the cartoonist. It's just the job. Just like a comedian makes observations about cultures and the way people act and, exaggerates them, and that's what we all laugh at. I love stand-up comedy. I watch it all the time. But I would think as a stand-up comic that you would totally get what comic artists are doing. I would think you would get it. But oh well. If you don't, then you don't. To each his own. But no, I don't want to rally against anybody. Always treat people with kindness. Even if they don't treat you with kindness, just treat them with kindness. This kid is like so confused. He's like, what is going on? They have like these funny hats. I'm gonna draw the other one at the same time so I don't kind of forget my little thing that I'm getting into. Oh, the poor kids. Both of them have like a little backpack. The little backpack with the leash. I mean, it's better than getting into like, I guess, like, the gorilla exhibit. That's all I have to say. If you gotta do the leash, then I guess, hey, you gotta do the leash. You just gotta do what you gotta do. So, there's mom, and now, oh, that's funny. That just looks like Danny Tanner material. I'm gonna like exaggerate those eyes even more. It just looks like spending time with his family is his absolute joy in this world. I think that's just awesome. Let's see. He just looks so happy. Like, he's like, yeah, this is my family. I want to make his smile even like more dramatic, so. And that's why drawing caricatures is funny. It's supposed to be exaggerated. It's not, you know, I've had my caricature drawn before. I mean, I used to even work at a theme park doing caricatures way back in the day, and like one of the first things that we did was like do each other, like draw each other's caricatures, and yeah, mine was pretty out there. It was pretty out there, and it was funny. It's what it is, man. We all have different parts of us that stand out. It's nothing to like. It's not a big deal. You remind me of like those little clown balloons. I don't know if it's like a balloon or what it is. Those little clown things. He looks just so happy. I mean, that's what we're supposed to do. Is like interpret the feeling of that. Interpret the feeling. That's the whole point. And like I said before, like just the believability is more important than the absolute accuracy. Because we're here to entertain people with the pictures, you know? Not just big pictures, this is entertainment. You gotta pick a main standout feature. You can't make all the features like try and pop, because if you try to make all the features big, then none of them will look, special. It would just look weird. It would just look like a big head, and that's it. And all the features will kind of, oops, that's weird. It will be like too much the same. So you gotta kind of pick what the dominant feature is, and let the other ones take the second place. Mr. Dianne. Or what was the seventh heaven's sad name? I don't remember. That was a long time ago. These babies are too much. Oh, they're so tiny and cute. He's got like a little. Polo. We got like. I'm not gonna do the whole cleanup and everything now. I'm just gonna do like the main idea of what I'm trying to get. These kids are gonna be like a year old. boys. But they're a happy family, as you can see. I want to really see. Casey's got like flip-flops. They both have flip-flops. This reminds me of so many like tourist families. Whenever you go someplace that's like really popular, and it's always like the really super tourist, like, you know what I mean, like super duper. Yeah, I wonder where these people come from. It has to be, I have no idea. Like the super tourists, you know what I'm talking about? I love touring though. It's fun to tour new places. So, don't get me wrong, I love touring. And I am a proud tourist myself. She even has a camera too, like right here. Like a pretty big one. I like this picture though. I think it's coming out pretty much the way I had in mind. I mean, that's pretty much, you know, I guess how you would judge your own art based on how much it comes out like what you had, you know, what you hope for. I mean, a lot of times, of course, you just go into something you're not even thinking about the end result. You just want to make something, and like you get surprises. But you know, you still want to have sort of an expectation of at least the quality that you're looking for, or like the, you know what I mean? What is it called? I guess this entertainment value, or like aesthetic value, or something that you're looking for. That's like your big. That's like the bigger idea, the bigger picture, your main idea, your big idea, however you call it. So you might not know what it's gonna look like, but you know what you want it to feel like. So I feel like this picture was successful in what I wanted it to feel like. And it's still just a very rough caricature of a family. but an enjoyable one nonetheless. And I hope this evening's little talk was valuable for you guys and you got something from it, and that you'll be back, because I definitely enjoyed talking with you all. And with that, I'm going to say adios, and I will see you tomorrow. And be grateful, live balanced, and be yourself. Always, always, always be yourself. Good night, everybody.